So now let's continue entering information into CowProfits. This time it's the feeder screen. So notice we start again at the top and work our way down, beginning inventory. And if we double click on beginning inventory, we get another grid. And our beginning inventory was heifers. And there's 12 of them at $5.50. And the price is $1.80 a pound. And steers, there's 22, and they weigh 600 pounds, and they are $1.95 per pound. And so we're done with the beginning inventory. Purchases, in this case there weren't any purchases, but if there were, we double click and we would get another screen where we can enter purchases. Deaths, in this case I believe there was one death. Sales, we double click on the sales cell and we get the pop-up again, and there were 12 heifers, 12 of them, and they weighed 800 pounds. Steers, there were 21, and they weighed 850. It's worth talking about for a minute that there's no sign of a price here. But we actually don't need a price in this case because the sale of these feeders, the price was looked after back in the financial section in the revenue screen. Okay, so that's sales. And then transfers in. Notice this was already here when we started. There's 17 of them. And this is just an information screen, so there's nothing to be done here. It's just for information. And then transfers out. There weren't any transfers out in this case, but if there were, we can record it here in the usual way. And then the ending inventory, if we look at what that is back on our information, it was 3 heifers, 3 of them at $5.50, and the price was $1.80. And for steers, there were 14 of them, and they weighed 600, and their price was $1.95. And so we're done with that. Now, our note screen here says the ending inventory and the calculated ending inventory are the same, which means that we haven't made any obvious mistakes. CowProfits does a little bit of error checking here, and if it doesn't all add up, it'll tell us. So for example, if I put in, say, 2 deaths instead of 1, this generates an error and it tells us this is not the same. Hold on a minute, there's a difference of 1 animal. Recheck your figures. So obviously that's the animal that I had shown here as a dead. So that is the feeder grid, and next time we'll move on to forage, pasture, and so forth.